All right, Jess, how does it feel to finally get the chance to line up for a marathon? I feel like you've been waiting for a moment like this, a little extra, since the summer.
I'm excited. Yeah, this will be my 4th marathon, which is crazy because I'm still pretty new to this whole thing. And first major in New York, I feel like that's like coming out with a bang. So it's big leagues. Like, I'm excited, but I think a lot of it is I have a newfound like sense of curiosity and like nerves that I haven't had all year. I mean, I did for like the track trials because that stuff is hard for me. The track was like not fun for a long time, but yeah, I'm really excited. New York Roadrunners treats us like family all weekend, and this is just like, feels like home, so.
So the races all throughout the summer, like your fitness looked great. So I guess like, how did the rest of the build go that we didn't see, I guess, like outside of like these races?
The 90-degree mornings,
yeah.
4 a.m. wake-up calls. I'm glad you were there for that. It was good. I mean, it was as smooth as it could go. I luckily was healthy, and the summer was really tough, though. It was like a lot of soul searching, honestly, and thank God I have like great people that got me out of bed every morning, but it was brutal. I mean, when you know you're waking up at 4 only to get out and run in 90 degrees at 5 a.m., it's pretty tough. So I just knew if I could get through that and not get too worked up about like paces, and like just get the work in, and you're going to be better off for it and tougher for it. And I think it showed in the races that I did okay. So here's to hoping that, you know, translate Sunday too.
Yeah, so what are you expecting? This is a major this time around. Like, international stars are in this race. Like, how are you approaching a game plan for this one?
Yeah, I'm trying not to like treat it any differently. I mean, obviously it's a major, so there's a lot more that comes with it, like the crowds and the energy and this kind of stuff. It's like my first press conference, and so a lot of it is managing the emotions and the effort and just toll that can take, you know, outside of everything else that I've experienced going into a marathon. But other than that, my goal is just to like, I mean, obviously like eyes are on First American, but I really want to stay true to myself in the race and make smart decisions. And I know it could get tough if like the pack decides to go at mile 10 and I'm not quite ready for it yet. It's like, okay, I'm deciding to either potentially run a little quicker than I want or like hang back and run solo. Like, New York is just different. You're not running with the men, and so yeah, it'll be different, but it'll be really fun.
So at the trials, like, you were closing on Dakota, and we went on to see just like how fit she was at the Olympics, and like you were training, you know, for the call for the Olympics, and so we didn't get to see like what you probably could have run on that course. But like, what was training saying for that particular race had you gone out there and run? I know it's weird because like,
hard to tell.
You don't know how you would have done on it. Yeah, I
was really well prepared for the heat, that's for sure, and I know it was like a little toasty that weekend. I had done a decent amount of hill training, so I think I would have done okay. Like, just based on how I felt getting there, it was insane that I wasn't more worked up about it. I think I was just ready to kind of I was just ready to be a yes girl and not say no to things that scared me anymore. And I needed to like get on the plane for myself to like prove that I could do it if I needed to. But yeah, a lot of it was just managing emotions and expectations. Like, no expectations other than like, you have a 50-50 chance at best, like getting on the plane, and then it just decreases as I got there, and I set myself up to expect that as a chance or an outcome. So I learned a lot about myself that trip, and it wasn't something that like derailed my whole year. Like, I mean, I got 4th, I didn't earn the spot, so it wasn't mine to begin with, and all I could do was show up if I needed to and run well if I needed to. But yeah, it's something it's a big what if, what would have happened. But
so 2019, you ran the 5K here. Like, is it weird to kind of like reflect on like how far you've come, and like now you're here to run the marathon?
Yeah, especially because my husband and I just started dating that year. It was like his first racing trip. Oh my God, I'm like, I need to find a leash and a muzzle for this guy if I'm gonna bring him around more. But yeah, Abadash is super fun, and I think having experienced the finish, like, that's something I could actually like visualize this whole build up, like sitting in the grandstands and being so excited that I'm going to be like in it instead of sitting there watching. I mean, it's just, I can't even like tell you how it's going to feel or how it's going to go. Like, this is such new territory to me, but I'm just really excited to find out.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Jess, best of luck on Sunday, and we'll be rooting for you.
Thanks, guys.